So before you go and try to bash and attack or whatever you want to call it that you're going to do in the comment section about my video because you don't like what I've said, first answer that question. Explain that to me. Make sense of that. Make sense of that first. Because if you can't make sense of that, there's no point in you saying anything.
Time to tell it like it is.
If you're a woman and you're dealing with a man in jail, leave his ass. Because he's using you.
And it just keeps playing over and over like that. One of my followers actually mentioned it in the comment section in the live chat while I was recording live on Facebook. And she spoke, a black woman, she spoke about how there seems to be some relation to how, unfortunately, the vast majority of black women, being as destructive as they are, failing in so many different ways, there's a connection with the fact that they devalue themselves. All this fake shit, all this devaluing. You can see she does the makeup and the dumbass lashes, fake hair. They do other things that devalues themselves. All the twerking around online, all kinds of nonsense that devalues them that they don't seem to think is devaluing. The reason why this has me thinking about that is because it goes beyond just the devaluing in different ways. The way the majority of them seem to, all the negatives. It goes beyond that. It's even more than that. It's even the lack of sense in so many situations, so often, too often, so many situations, the lack of good sense. Why would you have to tell anyone something like this? And this is something that is well known to be a habit amongst our black women more than any other group of women. Continue to involve themselves with these men in prison, in jail. This is so many of our black women. So many of our black women. It demonstrates a significant lack of sense. Why would you have to be told not to involve yourself with a guy who is in jail and prison doing illegal stuff? So before you go and try to bash and attack or whatever you want to call it that you're going to do in the comment section about my video because you don't like what I've said, first answer that question. Explain that to me. Make sense of that. Make sense of that first. Because if you can't make sense of that, there's no point in you saying anything. Or you will embarrass yourself. But I'm sure there might be somebody. Go right ahead and embarrass yourself if you want to. If that's what you feel like doing. For those who do have good sense and for those who do want to see a significant positive difference for us, please subscribe to change. Subscribe to being better people.